You Season 4. The fourth season of the American psychological thriller television series You was ordered by Netflix on October 13, 2021. You series co-creator Sarah Gamble returns as showrunner. Series star Penn Badgley returns as Joe Goldberg and Tati Gabrielle reprise her role as Marion Bellamy, with Charlotte Ritchie, Tilly Keeper, Amy Lee Hickman, Ed Spellers, and Lucas Gage joining the main cast. Filming began in March 2022, primarily in London, and concluded in August. The season was split in two parts, with the first part premiering on February 9, 2023, and the second part expected to premiere on March 9. Per season of television series. Cast. Main article, list of UCHR actors. Penn Badgley as Joe Goldberg. Professor Jonathan Moore, a university professor who Joe is masquerading as following the events of season 8. Tati Gabrielle as Marion Bellamy, Joe's love interest from the previous season. She left Madre Linda after learning the truth about Joe from Lo. Charlotte Ritchie as Kate Dalvin, an icy and adversarial gallery manager who Joe takes an interest in. Tilly Keeper as Lady Phoebe Bortle Blacksworth, a notorious but kind-hearted socialite hailing from an aristocratic family, and Kate's best friend Amy Lee Hickman as Nadia Farron, a literature major in Joe's class. Spellers as Rhys Montrose, an author whose memoir lifted him out of poverty, got him into Oxford, and helped him launch a political career. He forms a friendship with Joe. Lucas Gage as Adam Pratt, an American expatriate who is the wealthy, playboy son of a prominent East Coast family. He's dating Lady Phoebe. Stephen Hagen as Professor Malcolm Harding, a literature professor and partying, drug-loving bon vivant who lives in the apartment across from Joe. He introduces Joe to Kate and her friend group. Adam James as Elliot, a fixer working for Love's family who gives Joe his cover identity in London. Aidan Cheng as Simon Su, a wannabe artist and son of a Chinese tech mogul. Nixie Lin as Sophie Su, a social media influencer and Simon's sister of Austin as Gemma Graham Greene, a pompous socialite in the Oxford friend group. Ozioma Wenu as Blessing Bozed, a successful Nigerian princess with multiple university degrees from Oxford and a member of the friendship groups in Pertwee as Vic Adams' personal driver and bodyguard. Ben Wiggins as Roald Walker Burton, an aristocrat and Kate's childhood friend. Dario Coates as Connie, a sportsman who is a part of the Oxford friendship group. Britt Alexander as Edward, a student in Joe's class. He has a fierce academic rivalry with Nadia. Alison Pargeter as Dawn, a paparazzi photographer who follows the Oxford group around. Episodes. On October 13, 2021, ahead of the third season premiere, You was renewed by Netflix for a fourth season. Season is primarily set in London, the first time outside the United States, and showrunner Sarah Gamble said protagonist Joe Goldberg is great when he's in an environment that's not natural to him, that's foreign to him. Part of the decision to set the story in another country arose from Gamble's decision to explore the world further after watching many other international series on Netflix while quarantining during the COVID-19 pandemic. The story is also briefly set in Paris, the idea being co-creator Greg Berlanti's, and Gamble noted that since it is not a familiar place to Joe, he is like a fish out of water. Penn Badgley, who portrays Joe, said that while the fourth season would retain the tone of the series, we're using a different format. It's almost like we're shifting the genre slightly. In February 2022, Lucas Gage was cast as a series regular for the season. A month later, Charlotte Ritchie was also cast as a regular. Tati Gabrielle was also confirmed to be returning from the third season, though unclear in what capacity. In April 2022, Tilly Keeper, Amy Lee Hickman, and Ed Spellers were cast as new series regulars, with Gabrielle confirmed to be returning as a regular, while Nixie Lin, Aidan Cheng, Stephen Hagen, Ben Wiggins, Eve Austin, Ozioma Wenu, Dario Coates, Sean Pertwee, Brad Alexander, Alison Pargeter, and Adam James joined the cast in recurring roles for the fourth season. Filming began on March 22, 2022, in the United Kingdom and concluded on August 27, according to reports on social media. In April 2022, filming took place at Royal Holloway, University of London. In June, a scene was filmed by River Thames. Badgley made his directorial debut with the ninth episode of the season. Release. The season was split in two parts, with the first part premiering on February 9, 2023, and the second part expected to premiere on March 9, 2023, both parts consisting of 5 episodes. Reception. For the fourth season, the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes reported a high percentage approval rating with an average rating of based on 39 critic reviews. Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, assigned a score of 70 out of 100 based on 17 critics, indicating generally favorable reviews.